Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Welcome to my beach room. I'm Berns. I'm your Dr. Moore certified detox specialist, and we are getting bouncing. It is Saturday, February the 20th. Oh my God. Do you guys realize we're like so close to the end of the second month of the year? That is so cool. So today we are talking a little bit about creativity. We are on day 4. Oh my gosh, we're on day 4. Can you believe it? Of our 40-day juice cleanse. Ooh, I just got goosebumps. I got goosebumps for myself. I'm so excited, you guys. I have never felt more inspired and, just all in this cleanse. I'm super excited. So it's so cool. I'm here bouncing rough night, so bouncing lightly. All right, man, those detox symptoms, they're giving you a run for your money, Amy, but you are cleaning and you are healing. This is part of the process. I've been going through it too. My detox symptoms have been intense, but hey, I'm welcoming them, as I know you are as well, Amy. Hi, good morning, Wanda. Hey, Sheila, good morning, good morning. And Sheila says, hi, Berns. Hi, Amy. Carrie is here. Hello, Carrie. Good morning. Okay, so let's get our bouncing on. You guys drop your greetings for each other and for me. And in the comments, let me know. I want to know, how are you doing? How are you doing on our juicy cleanse? If you're not on your juice cleanses yet, that's okay too. You're welcome to participate in class by all means. This is for everybody, not just if you're doing a juice cleanse or if you're, oh my gosh, he's doing it and I'm just over here not doing it and I feel like crap. No, this is not your excuse to feel bad about yourself. Nope, 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 nope. We're not doing that over here. No matter where you are on your journey, it's exactly where you need to be. Whether it's you're just starting to learn about this and you just found me and you just found out about what I'm doing. Maybe you saw my Facebook post yesterday with my transformation since I had been starting doing this June 1st, right? Or maybe you've been doing this since October with us. I think we're on day 125 since our very first October thing. Hi, David. Let's see here. Amy says, not sure if I'm as welcoming to my detox symptoms. They can just go away. Well, they're gonna because you're doing this, right? When we go into this detox experience, as you know, Amy, and everybody else watching, we go into it with the understanding that there's a lot of junk that we have stuck and trapped in our bodies. And the cleaning out process is sometimes uncomfortable. It sometimes doesn't feel great. It's like, where is this promised land of health and vitality, Bernadette? You guys don't know me by Bernadette, but that's what I call myself, my full name, when I'm pretending to be serious with myself. I got distracted. Sorry. We don't realize how much is still buried inside of us, and cleaning this stuff up and out is necessary, because if we don't clean it out and you're feeling it like you're feeling it now, if you suppressed and kept all of that junk that is making us have these cleansing symptoms like cold and flu-like symptoms, rashes, heartburn, tongue and mouth all torn up, burning. Your butt on citrus juice could really start to burn. You know what I mean? Yes, you do. Interestingly enough, the detox symptoms very much look like disease symptoms, do they not? Come on. It's like, oh my God, this pain. I was on the toilet on day 1, doubled over in pain. It was insane. But 5 bowel movements later in that half an hour, woo, It was so good to be cleaned out of that. Now think of that stuff, that pain that looks and can mimic disease symptoms, right? When you're cleaning out and you're doing a detox, these things that we do, the fruit juice, the heal alti, they will highlight and they will show us where we are weakest. Yeah, that's the nature of it. Same thing with our teeth. A lot of people who do a detox complain about all kinds of things with their teeth, and they freak out and they're like, oh my God, like, why is this fruit juice making, it's the fruits, it's like it's wrecking my teeth. No. The fruits are simply showing you where you're lymphatically stagnant. Right, Sheila? Feel the burn. I call that burn the ring of fire. Oh my God, when your butt is so on fire, when you're on citrus, oh my gosh, that's a real thing. That is an indication that you're healing these areas, and that this is the acids that you're eliminating through your colon. That's what is staying inside of us. Think about it. Think about it. This rectal burning that we all experience, I'm experiencing it now. And the reason, grapefruit juice, baby, citrus will get digging deep into your tissues to get that acid waste out of your body. Your brain, the cerebral stagnation, the lymphatic stagnation, the amyloid plaque, it's called, in the brain, has to drain through the bowels. That's where, according to Dr. Morris, that's where the lymphatic fluid from the head drains through the bowels, right? So your bowel movements change, the stuff in there, the frequency, the type, and also how much it burns coming out. I call it the ring of fire. That ring of fire, all of those symptoms are better out of me because it's those acids that are evacuating, that are stirring up, that are breaking up to be released. It is those acids that if you keep them inside of your body, they're going to cause death and destruction and devastation. End stage acidosis is the same as cancer, right? Dead, damaged tissues. Dead from what? From the acids that we've put in our body. So you're going to feel those acids when they're leaving the body. No question. How do you turn things around so that you reframe it in your mind as you're going through it, so that you're not freaking out and going, oh my God, I have a heartburn, my ulcer is going to kill me. No, you're healing your ulcer. You're healing your heartburn. You're healing all of the disease. It's going to feel like crap sometimes. Good morning. It's been a while. Fell off the wagon, but I'm back strong and very knowledgeable. Awesome. Aubrey, you're in the right place, my friend. Jump back on in. We're happy to help you up. Let me give you a hand. Let's give each other a hand back up when we fall off the wagon. It's okay. No beating yourself up. You're human. Good morning, Bouncing Lightly. Also awesome. Good morning, Rockstar Ruiz. So glad that you are here. Carrie says, I'm loving juicing. I feel completely satisfied. I worked last night and wasn't starving like I normally feel. Isn't it amazing? It's like, dang, how has this been so simple? How have I not seen this before? Because we weren't at the level of consciousness and awareness where we could be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Let me do that. It's all right. We do the best that we can from where we are in the moment, you know. I realize it doesn't give me as much energy as orange juice. Oh, interesting. Yeah, but it tastes so good. Plus, some really bad stuff came out of me after my shift. My whole body ached, but today I feel so much lighter. That sounded like me on day one. Yeah. Day one for me wasn't really, I don't think was really even day one, you know, because I had been already mainly raw and mainly juicing. But yeah. Hello, hi, Amy, says Wanda. Good morning, Doris. Doris says, day 4. Good morning, day 4, right? Can you believe it? Being connected to this community is helping me stay focused while enjoying the juicing journey. That is why I do what I do. That's why I do what I do, because creating this community and this environment and providing the information is not going to help so many of us. It already has helped so many of us. You know what I mean? Amazing. Amazing. Good morning, Cindy. Oh my goodness. I don't think I checked in with you last night, Cindy. Cindy is my accountability partner. By the way, I really encourage you guys within the group, if any of you want to reach out and uh, message somebody in the group and say, hey, I'm in the group. Would you like to be my accountability partner? Or if you resonate with somebody already and you've connected with them, like Cindy and I have connected, and a lot of you guys have connected, by all means, like, have a one-on-one accountability partner. I forgot to message you last night, or did I? I can't remember, Cindy. I may have done, you know, when you write somebody a text message in your mind, but you forget whether you actually did it in for real. Had a great day yesterday. Great day. Lots of juice, lots of energy, a lot of work on the latest video from my day 3 walk. Went to bed at 11:30, tired, but well accomplished. Good morning, Berns. Good morning, everyone. Still hanging on. Good job, Carol. Not sure if this is a mental detox. Everything that's been bothering me, I'm getting it done. Bothering me, I'm getting it done. I'd rather just lay down and relax, though. Well, I think there's comes with this detox. Not I think. When you do a physical detox, like a juicing detox, where we're cleaning out our bodies, we also start wanting to clean out our environment. This room before I started was a no, not before I started. That's a lie. Burn, stop lying. At one point, this room was really like our storage room, which is shameful because it's our front room. And as I was digging deep into this detox and helping other people with their detoxes, you naturally get to a place, Carol, where you want all of your area where you live to be clean and like spring cleaned, well taken care of, well kept, dusted. You want to start cleaning up all different areas of your life, not just the physical body. So I'm glad that you're getting all those things done that were bothering you, because that's a detox. You are going to have time to lay down and relax, right? And you can take time during your day, every single day, to lay down and relax. Why can't you just lay down and relax? You can. Take 5 minutes, take half an hour, put your headphones on, get your meditation time in, lay down and relax. You need to lay down, relax, and meditate is what you need to do. So do it. Book that into your must-do things every single day. I do. I know some of you think that I work too much, air quotes, too much, or a lot, and I do work a lot, but guess what? I start my day and I end my day with meditation. I make sure that I take time for myself to relax, because if I don't do that, what am I running myself into the ground for? That'll run me into the ground, right? So even though you're getting things done and you're being efficient with it and you're cleaning out your spaces, and that is a great thing to do, especially when you've procrastinated. Oh my God, we have a basement room to clean out that is just like a disaster. Procrastinating a little bit on that, but it's not the main focus right now because you don't see it. It's downstairs. Taking time for ourselves is so important on this path, on this journey. If you don't take time for your health and your relaxation and your recovery and your rejuvenation and your healing crisis, if you don't honor all of that, it's going to drag on. You're going to fall off the wagon, right? That's what happens. We don't have a balanced approach to this. If you have a balanced approach to this, and if you make laying down, relaxing, understanding, first of all, that is part of a necessity on your healing journey. If you can understand that, you'll be better able to build it into part of your day as a modality in your healing. right? Instead of feeling guilty, lazy, unproductive, you have no idea what 30 minutes of one of those Paul McKenna self-hypnosis or any meditation where you are deliberately retraining your subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind is the mind behind the scenes that is running the show. All right, it's creating what you think, how you feel, uh, how you feel about how you think. It's creating all of that background programming, which determines our moods, which determines our vibration. It all works together. This is such an important point that you bring up. I bet you didn't even realize you're bringing up such a meaty topic there. I'm going to take a screenshot of that, because sometimes I'm out on my walks and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about today on my walk. And I forget that these juicy topics come up in class. So thank you so much, right? The importance of rest. And incorporate your meditation into your rest time, because it's going to be the best use of your time. And when you come out of that meditation, you are going to be so amazed at how much energy you have put back into yourself, that you can go out into the world and execute all of the tasks and the to-do lists and the jobs and the everything so much more effectively and efficiently, with more energy flowing through you. I think that's one of the big reasons why I seem to be, able to do so much stuff, is because I take that time, I make that time, I schedule that time into my day. It's extremely important. Cannot underestimate that. You cannot. It'll make your healing journey actually feel so much easier and lighter. It'll make you not feel tempted to fall off the wagon. It's a very important cornerstone of the whole detox process. Meditation, relaxing, resting, disconnecting, detaching from the whole physicality of the body and of what we are doing, connecting to your spiritual side. Very, 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 very important topic. Thank you, Carol. Good morning, niece. How are you? How was yesterday, partner? Yesterday was really good. So yesterday's detox, I was down 1.6 pounds, I think. I'm down again this morning, which is great, because for me, that's a really good indication as to how really focused and deep I'm digging in this detox, because that's inflammation that's leaving my body. Like I said before, I am already, very happy with my size and my weight, but at the same time, I still have about 10 to 15 pounds of inflammation on my body. Releasing that inflammation is going to mean that I am really certain that what's happening on the inside of my body, if all my inflammation is gone, when all my inflammation is gone, it's going to mean also that there's no more need for inflammation in my body, meaning there's no more heavy acidosis and toxic buildup in my body. You know what I'm saying? So understanding that inflammation and excess lipids, excess fat, because of the two buffering systems in the body, right? The inflammation buffering system, the cholesterol buffering system, and then we have the calcium buffering system. But those first two really play a big part in, and the calcium buffering too, because that brings into effect the thyroid and parathyroid gland, responsible for calcium utilization in the body. Calcium cools down acids, which are hot. Uh, Cholesterol, being a fat, a thicker lipid base, viscous substance, cools down the acid heat in the body, and inflammation, rushing in with water, cools down the acid hit in the body. So if all of the acids and the toxicity is released from my body, then that will mean all of the inflammation that is necessary, that is a system that is there to protect me from the excess acid that's still in my system. Because remember, I've been through cancer, I've had surgery many times, I've had many toxic medical procedures done, right? CT scans with contrast dye solution, which is deadly, by the way, and all the chemotherapy that I was on, plus all the acid forming food. Like I've got a lot of, I got a lot of built up stuff. I feel grateful that I'm on the journey and that it's going so well, and that I feel like I have a really strong constitution in spite of 9 years of dealing with all of that, and many years, 40. I mean, I'm 55. I've got a lot of crap going on. A lot of stuff still stuck inside there. I had great energy. I was just telling Dali what the day unfolded like. Bouncing with meditation, always an hour of meditation, then right to bouncing with Berns, then right to doing some social media posts, because I realize I need to get back to doing some other types of posts, because not everybody is watching videos or has time to, and they may not understand what's going on. So I want to keep up with that. Did that. That took a good 45 minutes to an hour, to get it out to all the different social media outlets. It's a one-woman show over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm the camera girl. I'm the lighting girl. I'm the sound production director of sound. I'm the video director of videography. I'm the sous chef and the kitchen girl. I'm the social media girl. I'm my marketing team. I do it all, baby. And then after that, I jumped in the shower, and then I had a one-on-one coaching session with one of my clients. And by the time that was done, it was time for 2:00 class. Did the 2:00 class? Did I do it at 2? No, I think I did it a little bit later. Did I do it at 3? Did class for an hour, just an hour, because I wanted to get out before it got dark. And what a beautiful sunset that was, right? Wasn't that a beautiful sunset on our walk yesterday? It was so good. Filmed that video, got back at 6:15. And then at 6:15 to 11:30, I edited that 12-minute video clip. I wasn't feeling it after I finished, but I was like, nope, one take, Berns. One take, that's all you get. You don't get to redo this. Then you're going to get crazy about it. One take, you can edit out some stuff that you don't like, or edit out some stuff that you don't like. I got it down to 6 minutes, 11:30 p.m. My juice intake was great. I had a liter of pineapple juice, a liter of grapefruit juice, and about maybe half a liter of Heal All tea, I think. For me, that is really good. I feel well hydrated. I wanted to mention, though, I was in the shower. Kaya, who was great. Oh, my God. Yesterday, she did the juicing for me of my grapefruit. She cleaned the kitchen. She cooked dinner for her and Dali. She cleaned the kitchen. I was like, wow, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. All without asking. I was in the shower, though, while she was cooking it, and I could smell it because she was making some cooked chickpea pasta with a raw Alfredo sauce. So she asked me how to make the Alfredo sauce. I showed her, and she's like, this doesn't look or taste right, Mom. So I dipped the edge of the spoon in to just taste it to see what it needed, adjusted it a little bit, dipped the spoon in again, like literally like a swipe of the spoon. I didn't scoop up the spoon of the Alfredo sauce. And it was like really good and really garlicky. And my mouth just went bling. And I went, okay, I'm going for a shower. I'm bringing my grapefruit juice up to the shower with me, which I did. And I started fantasizing about all the different things I could make that would be still good and raw. I could make a zucchini cucumber soup. Someone posted that a little while ago. I could make a tahini type of, not tahini, Thai juice with garlic and ginger and jalapeno and some coriander. And then I went, you know what? I really just want to do this straight down the middle with just pure fruit juices without any complexity. I want to keep my detox as simple and as straight down that middle road as I can, because I got my eye on a prize here. On June 1st, I'm going to go back in for another CT scan. A year after this is, I'm dropping a bomb here that I wasn't going to tell anybody. And Dali even said, I told him this morning, and he even said, yeah, maybe you don't tell anybody. Like, and I know where that comes from. It's like, yeah, what if I go in and the cancer's still there? I don't care. It's not going to be there, but I don't care if that's the case. I'm still going to bring you guys along on the journey with that, because it's part of the whole story of what has unfolded in my life with all of this. So how's Dali doing without you in the kitchen? He's doing fine. Good morning, Giovanna. Good morning, Giovanna. Oh my God, we were just talking about you yesterday. Giovanna is actually Dali's cousin. Giovanna is Duda's daughter. Giovanna, we had a mom in the class. She's been new to the class lately. Her name is Deepika. She lives in India. And this past week, she told us that she's going to be traveling on the weekend. And so she wouldn't be able to have as much of the juice, and what should she do, blah, 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 all of that. So we talked about that. It's like, girl, you can get fruits anywhere. She lives in India, and her daughter, who's 15 years old, they're going away because she's in an international tennis championship. And so I thought of you immediately. I think I brought your name up in that class. I was like, oh my gosh, that's like Giovanna. So isn't that cool? It's so cool. Hi, how are you doing, darling? You guys need to go check out Giovanna's channel too. Giovanna, your music is so beautiful. I love seeing all of you kids just exploring all of your creativity. That's actually what I wanted to talk about today. But I might save that download for our walk. Dali and I are going to go and find a different place to walk today because he's home. I'm going to do a little recording out there. But go and check out Giovanna. Giovanna, can you private message me, or can you drop right here your channel name on YouTube, and I'll add you to my little list of people that in the description of our YouTube videos, people to check out in the class members who are doing beautiful creative things. And Giovanna, also in her early 20s, is doing this juicing protocol and juicing lifestyle. Super cool, right? So yeah, Cindy's saying, I think it's exciting to have the scan done. You'll see how much progress you've made. Yeah, that's what I know. That's what I know to be true. And then I can, not with confidence. I with all confidence know 100% how I feel, how I look, how I sound, how my body is literally feeling. I know the difference between having cancer and just, hoping and wishing and praying and having all kinds of stuff going on in your body that you can feel is not the healthiest for you compared to this. And I know what I've done. By June 1st, it will be officially 1 year since I've been mainly raw. I think I've had, like I said before, I think I've had 7 alkaline meals is what I should say, in the last year. All else has been mainly 80% juice, 80% fruits for a year. I want to see what 80% fruits for a year will appear like on the inside. I had 1 tumor on my liver that the doctors wanted to remove last spring. And then I discovered juicing, and then I discovered Dr. Morris, and then I said, no to the medical approach. And so I'm excited. Good morning, Kristen. Good morning. Yes, Carol, you're so right, Berns. I will definitely start meditating. Yeah, it's really fun. Give yourself that time. You really will benefit so much from it. I used to hear Abraham Hicks talk about that a lot when I used to listen to Abraham Hicks about the importance of meditation. And I was like, poo poo, I'm meditating when I'm listening to you. That's my meditation. And while that can be in a meditative kind of mode, it's not meditating. It is more reprogramming your subconscious mind, absolutely. But getting your brainwave states into different brainwave levels, that's meditating. And that's what you want to do. You need to move out of the lower, denser, vibrational, slower wavelength patterns of this 3D world, right? They move like that. And you need to get into the higher frequency, the frequency where things are created before they slow down in frequency wavelength till they appear in physical form. See, everything already exists. It's just that you might not be in a vibrational match to it once it gets here onto physical vibrational form. It's all vibration. We are all vibration. So raising your vibration, that's why we talk about this a lot, and training your vibration up to more elevated frequencies. That's where the magic happens, baby. That's where the magic happens. And for a lot of us, that's the unknown. That's the uncertain. That's the uncomfortable in our mind part of stepping into the unknown because, something scary around the corner. There might be a tiger or a lion, hiding around the side of the cave, waiting for you to come out. And that's uncertain territory at night, uncertainty. That's a protective mechanism that the egoic side of ourselves, the side that identifies as, Berns Bedard wearing a pink shirt with a mohawk in her living room, versus the spiritual side, which is the ethereal side, right? Not the part that is soul, spirit, not ego, not that, everything is duality. Everything is duality. Let me see here. Oh, you're going to the farmer's market today. Love it. Oh my gosh. Love a good farmer's market. Love a good California farmer's market. Man, I miss California. Good morning. Good morning, Paula. How are you today? I hope you're well. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Crystal. I'm feeling so much better today. Yes! Having my grapefruit juice and making my heal all tea so I can go out on my walk. The sun is finally out and the ice on the trees looks so magical. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see your videos of that. I love it when we have a little bit of an ice storm. It's not, I mean, I don't want it too intense. I don't want trees coming down, and that sometimes happens, but it looks so magical with the sunlight. It's like the trees are all blinged up, Oh, I was talking, by the way, about my craving, talking about grapefruit juice. So I'm standing in the shower and I'm thinking about all the delicious things that I could make. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to keep it right down the center on this one. I'm going to keep it right focused, right down the center on this one. I am going to not stray from fruits. Simple, almost a mono fruit mentality idea, mono fruit cleanse is like really high on that level of detoxification. And I got out of the shower and got it from where my grapefruit juice was sitting on the counter in the bathroom, and I had a beautiful time drinking my grapefruit juice while standing in the shower, and immediately all the cravings for all of the fancy, fun, different types of recipes and, that flavor kick that I wanted in my mouth was gone. The cravings were gone. I was totally fine. More juice. If you have cravings, drink more juice. Drink more juice. Yeah, so Dali is totally fine with me doing less in the kitchen Totally fine. He knows how to cook food. He knows how to make food. It's not that I won't make any food for him, you know? It's like I enjoy making beautiful food for my family. It's one of the things that brings me joy. I don't see it as a chore. I just don't want to be around it because I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. And I have trained them in such a way that they're totally fine with that. I happy to help them out, to make things and to guide them. It also makes me feel really good knowing that they're not always going to be dependent on me to incorporate healthy options in their life. They're still eating the same, they're still eating raw, with the exception of a few cooked things here and there, like chickpea pasta or quinoa. Those are the two cooked options, but it's not also not an entirely cooked meal. That will be mixed with a big chopped raw salad. So they're fine. They're all fine. Good morning, Talia. Berns, I think it's awesome you were getting the scan done as well. Thank you so much, Talia. Those doctors' faces are going to hit the floor, screw them. And their so-called healthcare, we know what really healed you. Yeah, absolutely. Will their mouths hit, their jaws drop the floor, their faces hit the floor? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not doing it for them. I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing this for you guys so that I can come back and say, before, after. It's pretty hard to deny a before and after scan. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. Yes, preach it, Berns. I am loving my meditation practice. It's so powerful, isn't it? Good morning, Chrissy. How are you? What are you doing for your meditation practice? Do you listen to any like recordings? Do you just put on meditation type music? What is your favorite go-to meditation practice, Paula? There's so many ways to meditate. There's so many things to meditate with. Whatever is resonating with you, that's the type of meditation that you should be doing, right? So that is awesome. I would love to hear what you're doing though. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, Berns. Always looking forward to your inspirational walking videos. Juicing, but woke up lightheaded. Love you. Awesome. Lightheaded is all fine. Just drink more juice. It's part of detox. You're going to feel all the feels. You're going to feel all the emotions sometimes. Not all of them, not always, not everybody, but you can feel, you know, all the feels. All the feels. And it's all detox. This is all digging deep into the lymphatic system, stirring up this lymphatic constipation that is around every single cell in our body is constipated. Think about when you are constipated as a collective organism, right? As a human being, when you're constipated, think about how that feels. Now, think about every one of your cells in your body being constipated. They can't poop out their lymphatic waste because the lymphatic system around every single cell is stopped because your kidneys are not flushing out that stuff. And now think about when you finally have that poop, when things start moving, right? And you have that bowel movement. For a lot of people, that could be intense, right? When we are stirring up all of these waste matter, all of these waste things to flush out of our system, you're going to feel it. Lightheaded, vertigo, ringing in the ears, all of that points to lymphatic stagnation in the head, right? Headaches, all of that. Lymphatic congestion in the mouth, in the mucous lining in the mouth, all of that. Lymphatic stagnation in the head. Right, all that points to bowels not being cleared out. Bowels, the head, the lymphatic stagnation in the head, according to Dr. Morse, drains through the bowels. Drains through the bowels. So, you know, things are moving. How are your poops? How are your poops, Terry? Good morning, everyone. I just got home from work. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning. How was work last night? I was going to say today. How was work last night? How are your legs today after work? So proud of you. You're doing such a beautiful job, you and David. Keep going. I'm currently listening to a morning meditation by Abraham Hicks. Oh wow. Do you want to post it in the group? I haven't listened to Abraham Hicks in a good long while. I used to listen to Abe uh, 7 days a week, 24 hours. If I was awake, it was on. If I was asleep, it was on. I listened to them all the time, like not joking. So good. My evening meditation is Dr. Joe Dispenza. I'm reading his book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. So I'm being guided by that. Awesome. Do you have the meditations from Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself? You know, he's got a website. I'm sure you know. But yeah, I love me some Dr. Joe. You know me, I love me some Dr. Joe. I realized I did almost zero bouncing today. I'm kind of bouncy right now. Dr. Joe's work is life-changing. Some of the most powerful meditations you can do. I love his breath work and his focus on moving the energy through all of the energy centers and working on the emotional stuff that gets us stuck at any one of these emotional centers. We got to break the habit of being our old self and make a new habit of being our new selves. We got to step into our future. We've got to walk as the future version, the version that we want to become. That is how I got on Dr. Joe Dispenza's stage for my testimony. It's linked in the description of this video if you haven't seen it as yet, or if you're brand new to me, welcome. Hi. This is my wake up mohawk. And I need to shave my head too. I'll get that done this morning. You know, so walking as our future self, feeling how we perceive that we, ooh, goosebumps, yes, girl. Perceiving, you know, identifying how do we want to feel as our future self, identifying and being aware of the habit of how we already are that is keeping us trapped and locked down in the emotion of where we are, keeping us stuck in the what's happening now. You know, there's a lot of benefit to being in the present moment, but there is also great benefit in identifying how do you want to feel? How does your future self feel? How can you walk as your future self right now? How do you walk around as if you already own your beautiful lake house? How do you walk as if you are completely healed now? Not needing to I'm not waiting on a CT scan to tell me that I'm healed. Oh, I wonder if I'm healed. I wonder if I still have cancer tumor. I wonder, oh, that's going to be, oh, I'm going to think, oh, I wonder what the result is going to be. No, I'm already healed. I just am, right? And it's not just because I'm telling myself that. If there's one little caveat I would address with the Dr. Joe work is it's not just about the meditation. Yes, it's a lot about the meditation, but yes, that is just one of the main cornerstones of healing your body. We are still a physical body, and it still matters what we put into our body as fuel. Matter does affect matter. Absolutely, it does. It's my pet peeve with Dr. Joe. As much as I love the man, as much as I love the work, as much as I have changed my life with his work, he's got it. I mean, I understand where he's coming from. That matter, but to say matter doesn't change matter is absolutely incorrect. Absolutely incorrect. And a lot of us are living proof that matter does in fact change matter, because we can look at what was the matter we were putting into our body before doing this juice cleanse and before changing our old acid forming foods and converting what we put in our body into alkalizing, hydrating foods. There is a difference. There just is a difference. You cannot out meditate a bad diet. Now, at the same time, if you do this type of protocol and this type of thing, and you're just so locked down in worry and disappointment and sadness and shame and guilt, or just completely in self, just not loving yourself enough, let's just put it like that. Because nobody wants to admit, yep, I'm self-loathing, but a lot of us are, right? You know, if you have those kind of emotions swirling around in you, that's just as acid as the food that you're putting in. So yeah, you could drink all the juice that you want. Your body isn't going to heal because you're still putting in a whole lot of acid chemistry, because you got to understand, when you have an emotion, it produces a chemical reaction in your body. Yeah, absolutely it does. You know how you feel when you are angry. You know how you feel when you're scared. Sometimes you can have a physical reaction. You could physically vomit if you you get that news that is so shocking, or you see something that is so repulsive that it makes you literally throw up, right? The emotion behind it, you think of what some people have to see in some forms of work. Man, some of the dregs of society and the stuff that happens, that people do to each other, it's just crazy. And some people have to pick up those pieces. What does that do chemically in the body when you see that amount of emotional turmoil, right? So yes, meditation is important, but you cannot out meditate a bad diet. You just can't, you know so keep going. That is some life-changing stuff that you're doing. Love breaking the habit of being yourself. Love the meditations for that one. My favorite Dr. Joe meditation is still the pineal gland meditation, the 4-hour pineal gland meditation, and the time space. Love that one, but I love all of them. Changing boxes is good too. Hey Jennifer, how are you? I've been meditating twice a day for the past year, and I've done both guided and unguided. I love it. Amazing. So good. Did you see Karen Lee's posted your story? No, I did not. Awesome. I love reading them. She's been posting them for several years, and I love them. I did not see that, but I know that she has shared them before. She would have done that either yesterday or today, right? So cool. I love Karen. You guys go follow Karen Lee on Facebook. She is amazing. She's healed her body with some pretty intense stuff. Like, some people, I know there are people out here who are watching this who are in states and conditions that boggle the mind, and most of us don't even realize that there's people suffering like some of you are. And gosh, her story is incredible. Her story is incredible. So I'm very grateful and honored that she posted my story. Oh my God, I did that too. Listen all the time. Can't get enough, right? The Abraham Hicks recordings are so good. Yes, I have the Dr. Joe meditations from his website. I'm doing the water rising one now. See, that was one of them that I could not do. I have a fear. I've had near drowning experiences twice in my life, and I can't do the water rising one because of that. I'm using the Indian flute, says Carrie. Oh my goodness, for my meditation. Ah, that sounds so good. I've seen some of them on YouTube, the native background music. I love that. The shakuhachi flute is also beautiful, a Japanese flute. Sometimes I have nature sounds added to it. I love it so much that when I sleep, I have it on. And also anytime I prepare food, I feel so much calmer and patient when I listen to this often. Such a great idea, Carrie. We the lounge room around the corner. My feet are cold. I don't have my socks. But I should run and grab my socks. We usually have background music playing in the other room, so it's so good. So good. And it drifts through the house. We have it playing 24/7. Not pooping well. Yesterday, one so poop in the morning and one liquid one in the evening. Okay, that's normal. That is normal, but you definitely want to remember that anything going on with the head, you're working on clearing this out. Your bowel movements are going to change. They're not going to be formed like they were when you were eating fiber. Okay, so obviously that's one reason why it changes, but You should still be pooping every single day, several times a day, on a good, once you get your body really detoxed and cleaned out. Sometimes it's just pure water. That was me this morning. It's just like, oh, okay. All right, I see you. And then other times it's you're like, where is that poop coming from? Like, I haven't eaten food in, however many days you've been on the fast. I haven't eaten chewing food. Where is all this bowel movement coming from? So just keep that in mind. It'll happen. It'll happen. I'm going to post the morning meditation. It is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I may have heard it back in the day. I don't know. Is it the one that starts off, today is a good day? There are so many parts to healing. Yes, I also recently watched a talk by Chris Wark, who healed himself from cancer. Is that the Chris Beat Cancer guy? He talks about everything he had to incorporate: food, forgiveness, meditation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Releasing judgment. Mm-hmm. Started today with you. Yes, I'm so happy, Jennifer. She posted it 4 hours ago. Okay, I'll go and check it when we're done. When we're done class. When we're done class. I'm excited for our walk today. I'm excited for where we go and discover and co-create and manifest, pretend that we're walking through our property in the woods. Hello, hello. Rough night last night for me, Berns. I'd be feeling super nauseous for hours, went into the night. It's awful. The thought of citrus juice also turns my stomach. This happened on day 2 last time for me, and I gave up because I couldn't stomach it any more juice. I woke up today feeling a bit better today. I'm hoping this passes soon. Hey, babe, that's so normal. That's so normal. This is a mental game. This is a mental game now. So, and a physical one. Change up your juice. Cantaloupe, awesome. Can't find cantaloupe? Cucumber and apple. Cucumber, mint, apple. Switch it up. I get like that too. I get bored of the juices after a while. Sometimes I need to switch it up. So instead of grapefruit, I'll have pineapple. Instead of pineapple, I'll have orange. Instead of orange, I'll have cantaloupe. Instead of cantaloupe, I just picked up 5 cucumbers because I'm like, you know what? I might do a cucumber, cilantro, jalapeno. I don't know, making shit up as I go. You know what I mean? That's what we got to do. Switch it up, change it up. It is hard to, and the nauseous, Ashlyn, that's just detox. That's your body getting rid of crap it doesn't need. Don't be so afraid of these detox symptoms, babe. Don't. They're going to come, they're going to go, right? You're feeling a bit better today? Amazing. If you're feeling so nauseous that you cannot stomach juice, dry fast for that day or water fast. Just sip on, you know me and water, but I would dry fast it myself. If you've been doing this for a little while and your body has gotten to that place where you're, detoxed a little bit, if you've been, if you're feeling nauseous or if you throw up or if you are just not able to eat, that's your body's way of saying, hey, let's take this to the next level now. Let's take this up. And what do I say? All right, you want to detox me, body? You want to have me feeling nauseous and diarrhea and vomiting all at the same time? Bring it. Let's go. Let's dry fast this bad boy. Or bad girl, as the case may be. So don't worry. It will pass. Stay with it. Change up your juice, Ashlyn. Good morning, Duda. Good morning, my lovely. Finished my morning walk and fruit shopping at the market. Nice. Got a big box of navel oranges and sweet clementines, 3 melons, 3 pineapples. Feel amazing today. Love the pineal gland meditation from Dr. Joe. It's so good, isn't it? Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, you amazing woman. Hey, Amanda. Welcome to class. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Let's welcome amazing, beautiful Amanda to the class, everybody. Amanda is one of my beautiful friends on the Facebook and through our previous other connections. Amanda, I'm so happy that you are here. Welcome to class. Welcome to class. Welcome. I am so grateful that you um, uh, resonate with what we are doing here and with what I've been sharing lately on the Facebook. I cannot wait to connect with you, hopefully today or tomorrow, and, show you another way to healing yourself than maybe you might have been aware of before. So I'm super excited. Everybody, welcome Amanda to class. This is going to be so cool to watch her explore what we are doing here. Welcome, Amanda, says Talia. Thank you. I'm so excited to learn more after my 3 GI abdomen surgeries. Yeah. Yep. Our GI tract can be really damaged by a lot of the stuff that we've put in it without knowing. You know, everything has to do with the chemistry that we put into our bodies. Everything. And when we see people like you and people like me I've had 2 surgeries, GI, 90% of my stomach removed in 2011 for gastrointestinal stromal tumor. Came back again. I've been dealing with it continuously over the 9 years. Came back again on my liver, had 75% of my liver removed in 2017. Back again, 2020. Well, it was back from 2019. I didn't really tell anybody because I was just trying to figure it out, And they wanted to take out my liver again for the second time, 3rd open abdominal surgery, right? And I was just like, oh my gosh. And that was right around the time that my before pictures were from my post yesterday. And I discovered juicing, Amanda. I discovered the power of living food. And then I slowly started to become more and more aware that there was an incredible living in real time person that I can learn so much about the chemistry that I've been putting in my body for 55 years and understand why you can't just keep cutting out body parts and expecting the problems to go away. There's only so many times you can cut out your liver before your body just goes, yeah, we done, right? Doctors don't know. My doctors literally told me, we don't know what causes this cancer. Okay, so why am I coming to you? What am I doing here? If you don't know what causes this, why am I here? Because we have been led to believe that the way to treat anything in the body is to treat it. We don't treat symptoms when we do this work with Dr. Morse. We look at what causes the problem, the symptom to be there. And when it comes to your GI tract, it is like all other symptoms in the body. Every single one starts out the same: acidosis, toxicity, structural weakness, or damage. What happens about the acidosis? What's the acidity? How do we get acid? The chemistry we put in our body, there's only 2 sides of chemistry. There's acid and there's alkaline. All dis-ease happens under the acid side. Acids are agglomerating, they make things stick together, they corrode, they erode, they burn, they kill tissues in the body, tissues and cells and organs and glands. That's the nature of acids. The nature of alkalinity, of which fruits are ranked the highest tested on alkalinity, right? Followed closely by vegetables. That's about it. Fruits and vegetables, baby. And unfortunately, Amanda, right? They said the same about my twisted colon. They don't know why it happens. I had a twisted colon too when I was a little girl, 9 years old, 8 years old. I had my appendix removed. When they went in, it was on the other side of my abdomen. Crazy, right? It happens because we have damaged ourselves so much with the food that we eat that it completely distorts and completely wreaks havoc on our bodies. So what do? Number one, we have to educate ourselves the truth about how to truly heal our body. And it's not some woo-woo kind of stuff, and it's not some, magic pill or magic potion or, grand thing that you buy from a company and you pour it out of a bottle and you drink it and bam, I'm healthy. That if that were true, why are so many of our friends in the company that I used to be in with you, why are so many of them having all of these diseases going on in their body? If the stuff that we were taking with that isogenics, man, I thought it was the bomb too. It's all full of dairy, and even the plant-based stuff, it's all highly processed. It is so heavy in protein. Protein shuts down and prevents our kidneys from filtering out the acid waste that our body has built up in it. What are we putting in our body? What are we consuming? You are so inspirational, incredible. Having a twisted colon and almost dying, I need to get my body right. Yeah, babe. The only way that you can get your body right, if you keep going and looking to medical doctors, I'm getting goosebumps for you right now. If you keep going and looking to medical doctors and this approach to just cut out body parts and radiate the crap out of you and fill you full of chemotherapy, which has the same pH level as battery acid, if you keep doing that, you're just going to continue to kill yourself. That's all that battery acid is going to do, kill you, without ever getting to the cause. How many times can you cut me open? Like, I know my doctors care about me. I'm not saying that they don't. I don't think my doctors, anyhow, are sadistic in that way. I really don't. But I think they're very, very much misguided and completely clued out about how to address the cause. Because if you cut out somebody's body part over and over and over, well, you can't cut out a body part over and over, but you know what I mean. You go in, you cut out the stomach, then you go in, you cut out the liver, then you go back and you cut out the liver again. Like, then what? Then it's going to show up. The nature of this cancer is that it can show up anywhere along the GI tract. Well, obviously, because that's where I'm weakest, right? And obviously, it's going to keep on coming back because you're not addressing the cause. And the cause is the chemistry that we are putting into our body. You can't get away from that. You just can't get away from that. And when you see somebody as young as you are, Amanda, dealing with all of this stuff, it means that, number one, I bet you money that someone, probably on your mom's side, but possibly on your father's side, has had digestive issues as well, whether that's irritable bowel syndrome, colitis, malabsorption, all of these things. And if you look at you, Amanda, you're extremely malabsorbed. You're very, 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 very tiny. Even before you had the twisted colon. Remember when we were in Nashville together? Gorgeous, by the way. This is one gorgeous bombshell of a babe. But very, very tiny, very tiny, like gorgeous with the tininess, but tiny, That malabsorption points directly to small intestines full of mucoid plaque, not allowing the nutrients to go from what you consume, what comes through the stomach, the duodenum, and then into the small intestine, can't be absorbed into the body, leads to lack of weight, underweight. Pancreatic issues as well. The pancreas, right, has all the digestive enzyme production, and it sits so close to the kidneys. Once you start opening up your kidneys and you start healing your digestive tract, you're going to be able to heal all of the issues that you are facing in your body. But you stick with those doctors, they're just going to cut you open more. They're just going to pump you full of their medicine more. They're going to tell you to eat more red meat because you're anemic. All that BS. They have no freaking clue. And they'll tell you that. We don't know what causes this. Oh, so you have no clue what we're doing here. We're just like throwing shit at a dartboard and hoping that something sticks. And our families are well-meaning. I'll give you a little story about my family in a minute on this. I agree. My family keeps telling me to go to a doctor, and I keep telling them I need to try to get my body on track with nutrition. I'm so excited to learn and do much more from you. Babe, it's going to mean that you're going to have to let go of everything that you have been led to believe in the fitness industry and in this isogenics business. All right? If you can do that, and by now I would think that you'd be motivated to do that. If you can do that, then man, oh man, I am excited for you. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. Truly. When I saw that you, yes, this is speaking to me so, so much. If you can suspend all knowledge that you have acquired through all of the myths that are out there, and if you can buckle down and focus on what you have to do, and not, of course, you want your hubby on board, right? You want your immediate family to understand what you're doing and to have, your best interests at heart, and to not be bucking that current, right? I'm happy to have a chat with both of you, one-on-one, absolutely, to kind of, but the class is right here, and being right here with me is a great way to do it as well. But I want to have a face-to-face with you, definitely. When I saw that you posted a comment on my post yesterday, oh my God, I was so excited. I'm like, what? Yes. Yes, because when I saw you going through your stuff, this is one thing that I never do. I never reach out and say, hey, Amanda, I see you're dealing with some stuff over there. What I'm doing is really going to help you. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm never going to do that, because that just never goes well. Never goes well. It doesn't feel good to me. To me, I'm going to be commenting on your posts, all of the beautiful training that we've gotten with our business training. I'm going to be commenting on your posts with genuine authenticity that, hey, babe, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to drop you a private message so that hopefully you start seeing my content in your newsfeed, and hopefully something eventually resonates. And then you go, oh my God, wait, what? What now? What? I can actually heal myself from the cause? Hold on a minute. This might be the information that I have been asking for and praying for. And it is. It is, babe. Totally. 100%. Our families are going to be, an issue. When I told my sister last summer, after a week of discovering Dr. Morse, I was 3 weeks into my first juice cleanse. June 1st is when I first started all this. And then a couple weeks later, I discovered Dr. Morse, and I really understood. I finally understood. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it was right in front of me the whole time. And when I knew in my heart that I wouldn't be going in for the surgery, I had all my pre-op appointments on the phone, Skype, of course, because, the 2020 thing. And I told my sister, I'm the kind of person that if I make a decision, I'm going to tell the people that are involved right away, And I said to her, yeah, I'm not going in for that surgery. And she lost her mind. She literally had a little breakdown. Oh my God, you are going to die. You're going to die. You need to have this done. You're crazy. Well, she didn't say that. But that was the vibration. She thought I was crazy. And I just said, thank you for loving me. Yeah. Thank you for loving me. Thank you. I understand. You love me so hard that you just believe so much that path. Thank you for loving me. That's all I could say back, because I understood that was what her reaction was about. It was about her level of love for me, right? Not level of love, her intensity, her depth of love for me. So that's why I decided to become a certified detox specialist with Dr. Morse, so that I can know 100% that what I was doing was everything I needed to know and needed to understand about the process. So I signed up for his certification program, and I became a certified detox specialist so that I can know with absolute confidence what I was doing with my own self. And from that came the opportunity to share this with you guys, because that is like who I am, right? And it has changed so many people's lives. People are healing. They are getting off of their medication for the first time ever. They're experiencing no depression when seasonal depression was like every day, all the time. They're dropping the excess weight. They're gaining weight. If that is, they're malabsorbed, they're gaining weight. They're cleaning out their bowels. They're changing their lives. I'm off of a 40-year pain medication addiction, over the counter, 40 years. I often joked and said I should buy shares in Advil and Robaxacet, because I would buy it in such quantities. It's like, wow, enough to make your hair blow back. Oh, you're very sweet. Oh my goodness. I love you so much. I love you so much, Amanda, and I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. Again with the goosebumps. I'm not kidding you. I don't know if you can see that or not. You know, when I get true full-on connection with the divine, with the universe, with God, whatever you want to call it, with my inner being, and something that I'm about to say resonates, or am saying resonates so powerfully and strongly within me as truth, I get head to toe goosebumps. Oh, babe. I love you so much. I know how much this is tearing you up inside, literally, emotionally. You've got a young family, you've got a beautiful, beautiful man by your side who wants his wife back and wants his wife healed, not seeing you in pain. Your kids want to see their mama happy and robust and here for a long time, and you want to see your babies grow up. One of the hardest things for me every time I had that cancer diagnosis, every time I would get, immediately, oh my God, I can't die. I got kids. They need me. Where's my Kleenex? That is some sobering stuff that we go through, right? So I'm so excited for you, babe. I'm so excited. 100% excited for you, because I know how incredible this new journey is, this new part of your journey is going to be. And I'm here to help you out with whatever you need. I cannot wait to see you heal and inspire so many other people around you, whoever is open to it, to healing themselves. This is going to be magical to unfold. Guys, I'm not even kidding you. Kids in class, woo! Check this out. Check this out. If you are here watching this live, you saw it at the beginning, and you're going to watch Amanda just, oh my God. Oh my God. Rock star. First thing, my rheumatoid rheumatologist. Oh my God, there's a thing called a rheumatologist. I did not know that was a word. It told me was there's no cure for RA, but I want you to take a chemo pill. There's no cure, but let's hit you up with some chemo. I tried that and pain got worse. No more doctors or pills, and I feel way better because of fruits. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that, babe. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for coming to class today. I'm going to go jump in the shower. I'm going to go shave my head and go. I don't need to go make any juice because Kaya pressed all my juice for today. And yeah, so great. So great to have you here, Amanda, and to have everybody here. All of you, I want you guys to understand that no matter what you are dealing with, all right, no matter what it is, there's a way out. There's a way back to your, not even back to your health and vitality, because for most of us, we've never been there before. We've never really known health and vitality, but there is absolutely a way to unlock your inner world of health and vitality. Absolutely. It's there. This is the key. This is the way to do it. This is the way to not live in fear anymore. This is the way to unlock your future self, babe. So amazing. I love you, Berns. You're so caring for every one of us. I do. I care about you guys, man. I care about you. I go through my news feed. I see what you guys are doing. I know that you guys are just, everybody's doing the best from where they are right here and right now. And it's pretty cool to be surrounded by you guys as I am continuing on my healing journey as well. So amazing. We all win so much. So much. So I will see you guys. Stay strong today. Stay in your flow. Stay juiced up. Don't let yourself go too long between your juices, you know what I mean? Because you're going to feel hungry. You're going to get the cravings. That's not cool. Get your heal all tea in there. And remember that I love you. Mwah.